Okay guys, we're looking for a quick tutorial on dimensioning the part that we're drawing, the three parts that we've drawn for the first task. So you'll see there that I've got part one. I've sketched it in and I've added a few extra details in here just to fully complete the sketch. I've got hidden lines in all the views. That's the hidden line. The hidden line's represented just by that dotted line that's sitting in there. If for any reason you've got a curve or a hole or a circle, then we need to put centre lines in. Centre lines, if you're just going through the middle of something, is just one line coming in there, and your centre line is made up of a long line, short line, long line, short line, long line, continuing on across the page. If you've got it in a circle, as I said there, just draw a quick circle, crude circle, then your centre line would be long, short, long, short, long, as it's coming through the circle. You're wanting to show that through the centre of any circle that we've got in here. So you'll see in here we've got the circle from the top where we've got the centre lines in, but we've got the hidden view of that hole. So if we're going to just bring it down to the bottom of the page there, that's it. The hole there with the hidden view, you just show that centre line extended down through the hole. So you'd see it in here, that's all the same hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times that hole's represented on the drawing. Dimensioning, when you are dimensioning, your dimensions must always be readable from either the bottom of the page down here or from the right hand side of the page over here. So to draw a dimension in, I'm going to stick a dimension in over here. Then you're looking at finding the part that you're going to add a dimension on. Ideally, we would put it underneath, but I'm going to stick it on top here, and we add in our leader lines. So our leader lines are lines that are pretty close to our object, but it doesn't touch them. There's got to be that kind of wee millimetre, half millimetre gap. Once we've got our leader lines in, dimension line goes between the leader line, and the dimension line is closed off by terminators. Okay, so our terminators in this case can be our long, narrow, thin arrows. When you're adding your dimension number, then that comes on as right in the centre of the line up here, right in the centre of the line. I'm going to go back a little bit to dimensioning curves and circles. If you're dimensioning an incomplete circle, so a curve, then we're seeing there that we've got a radius of 16, so R16 goes in. That's how we show that. If we are dimensioning a complete circle or a hole, then we add the diameter sign. That's just basically a circle with a line through it, and then the size in millimetres of the part. It says in there that we only need to add enough dimensions so that the part's manufacturable. So we've got a size for between there and there. I've put in 8 millimetres. I've got a size from between there and there. I've put in 10. Again, guys, that's entirely up to you what you put in there. If we know that overall size from there to there is 32, because that's the diameter of that part, then you're looking just work proportionately off that. There isn't a right answer. There isn't a wrong answer. We don't need to dimension every single part. You'll see up there, I've dimensioned the 8, the 10 and the 16, and I know that material is 3 millimetres thickness. So there's nothing else I really need to know. I can tell in here that that's in the middle, so I don't need to add that. I probably maybe want to get a size in for how far the holes are in. I know it's 5 from there, but if I've got the 2 holes there, then probably 8 millimetres from each side would keep that one tidy. I don't need an overall length because I've got the 8, I've got the 10, and I've got the radius of 16 inside with the overall material thickness of 3. So I can work that out. It's important that you don't over dimension. I've over dimensioned by adding the 30 in here and the 30 over there. That was just to show you, but that one there, that doesn't need to be there because we've already shown it here, and we certainly don't need to show it again over here. So you need just enough dimensions to manufacture your part. Otherwise, we're overthinking it. Let us know if you've got any questions via Teams. Just send us a message. If you need any clarification on this, then just give me a shout. Thanks, guys.